peacock. You gotta let me fly.
Yeah. Get it up. Pressure on, let it run. I've been locked in, I don't back down. Heavy baby when I step in town. Eyes cold, yeah, I stand 10. Whole room shake, the bitter brand. No fear, no pause, no second guess. Built this wave, now I'm breaking it. Hit go like, yeah, the tone gets bent. This that moment, the bitter brand. Came from the ground with a nice get long. Had to stay sharp when the plan went wrong. Every dog try to slow my pace. Now I move with weight when I enter the space. No gimmicks, no mask, no cap in the sound. I've been 10 toes deep while they faded out. Heart stay loud, mind stay clear. When I hit the lobby, everybody feel fear. Bitter pressure from the ground up. Every loss turn fuel when I power it up. I don't talk much, I let numbers speak. When the beat drop heavy, I'm back on repeat. I've been locked in, I don't back down. Heavy baby when I step in town. Eyes cold, yeah, I stay in 10. Whole room shake, the bitter brand. No fit, no part, no second guess. Build deal wave, now I'm breaking it. Hit go loud, yeah, the tone get bent. On trade cloud, I burn my lane. Solid move, let them fit a game. They talk loud, but they don't advance. I move precise, every step a chance. Energy sharp like a blade in the dark. When the bass hit low, leave a permanent mark. I don't fold, don't start, don't drift. Whole vision heavy for the dead lift. This ain't luck, this is hours alone. Every rep, every loss, every crack phone. Now prime time, yeah, I stand cement. Say the name with respect, the beard, the brand. Right in, 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 right in. This that branch of the bitter brand. They gon' feel this when it's
Is this thing on? Does this thing still work? I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. This is Control. I genuinely have no idea if anything's working. What is going on, everyone? Hope you're having a great Thursday. For some of you, it's Friday. Look, I'm going to be really bugged. I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now, I'm going to be really bugged for my first stream back.
Whole room shake, the bitter brand. No fin, no pause, no second guess. Bitter wave, now I'm breaking. Hit go loud, yeah, the tone get bent.
Jeez. Yeah, half of my stuff I know is not working.
This that moment, the bitter brand.
What? Do your eyes deceive you? Doth thine eyes deceiveth you? What's up, guys? Oh man, I cannot tell you how happy I am to see all of you. I'm just gonna start on the positives. I've missed you guys so freaking much. Hold on. There we go. Pirate with a 95 stream streak. Dude, I was not gonna leave you hanging before you hit triple digits. You sold your PC. Oh, snap. Yo, we have so much to catch up on. Recommitted my life to Christ as well. Amen. I don't remember my buttons anymore. Nope, let me try that again. Yay. That's a holy yay right there. I got a Series X though. Let's freaking go. I don't even have mine hooked up. There's a big empty space right here. I'm not planning on playing any games tonight. Just a quick heads up while all of you are still here. I just wanted to hang out and catch up. Why can I not sit back? There we go. Nope. Come back. There we go. We have so much catching up to do, guys. Cap, I see you online every so often. False. My kids play Fortnite constantly. Not anymore because school started back, but they played all summer. I did. You guys are going to laugh at me for this, but I did it within the last couple weeks. I just took an old iMac that I have and probably twice for one game apiece. I played a round of Fortnite on an iMac with my kids while they were playing. So, you know, I did play for about 20 minutes through the entire summer. I did not think about video games. I did not think about the internet. I've been completely disconnected. And we'll get to that. But Pirate, Alex, while I was trying to fix things to get this thing started, it was just bugging out. So I saw where you sent a message. I haven't read it, but I'm sure you're roasting me in some sense or fashion. I've missed it. I've missed that. Welcome back. Thank you, Pirate. Nomad, everybody who's been just chomping at the bit and been mad at me this whole entire time, I'm so sorry, guys. I apologize. Woody, so good to see you. Woody, how are you doing, brother? How are you? Just want to throw that out there. Pirate, you're awesome, man. Listen, I just missed you guys. Get on there. Take the last of my bits. I appreciate you, brother, from the bottom of my heart. All of you. I do. It's not going to be a long stream tonight. I just wanted to get on, reconnect. I wanted to see you guys face to face, face to chat, and just give you guys the opportunity to ask questions. I just wanted to check in. I got a lot of things going on. Trying to find work again, been real tough. How's your health doing though? Like how's everything been? I haven't talked to you since you kind of started your road to recovery. Alex has been following the beta brand for 7 months, 27 days, 13 hours. Whoa, dang, dude. I appreciate you, Alex. I sincerely do. Pirate's been 10 months and 27 days, 12 hours. Sheesh, that's such a cool feature to me. I'm also trying to job hunt. There we go. Look, as long as you never give up, it's all that matters. Never give up. That's what I tell my kids. We, insert last name, we never give up. Truth. I've missed you guys though, for real. I genuinely have. There's been a few times where I've almost overextended myself. I know your last name. I'm back into plants. I saw your post. I saw you talking about it in Discord the other day. There's been a few times. It's on Xbox. It is on Xbox, isn't it? I've never really paid attention to that. But I'm gonna jump into it a little bit. You guys feel free to ask questions, anything like that. But I'm just gonna hang out and yeah. There's been a few times I've wanted to stream where oh my gosh, I'm drawing a blank on his Twitch name. Hold on, I'll see it here in a second. No, I can't. My buddy, his name is Brandon. I've known him for a long time, but I've seen him a couple times this summer, and I've talked to him about potentially coming back to do things, and I've almost reconnected at earlier times, and a big part of me, let me be honest, a big part of me is very glad that I didn't. I wasn't ready. Man, I'm telling you, I hit a mental and emotional rock bottom in my life. I was in a place that I have never been in. Like I've had some bouts with depression in my life a few times, but like the last, I would even say 4 to 5 months has been one of the hardest times of my entire life. Are you better financially? No, not yet, but there are things. I'm getting there. But it's been such a hard time in my life, and it's not that I was trying to isolate myself, but what I did was I just completely just like pruned my life of just pretty much everything other than like the necessities of things that I needed to do, things that I needed to take care of, spending time with my family, spending more time with my wife, talking more with my wife. How do I explain this? I feel like I've heard a lot of people say, like, there comes a time in every... Yes, I'll get to that as well. You got a good eye. I've got a cheap acoustic guitar right there as well. I've done a little rearranging in the room, okay? I've got, arcade games used to be over here. Now they're here. Nice. Yeah. I hear a lot of, I've heard a lot throughout my life. There comes a time in every man's life where you hit this point where it's like, you just get sick of how everything has been, and you like the masculine instincts within you want to take over, and you strive to be this provider and this protector. And I was really falling down, and I was really just falling off this cliff of like, man, I am not these things to my family. I have not been the provider that I'm supposed to be for my family. I've not been the protector of my family that I'm supposed to be. I've not been the leader of my house that I'm supposed to have been. And, we had some hard financial hits in the spring, as you guys know. And it all came to a crossroads at the same time. And it really just caused me to crumble. And it was just in a split decision. It was, I've got to cut everything. I've got to eliminate everything that I don't need to survive in a day. And I have to refocus, I have to recenter. And it really took me the last 2 or 3 months to like really get there. And it was something I was trying to do before I stopped streaming and took a break. It happens. It sucks. You pulled through. Congrats. Thanks, dude. I appreciate the support from you guys. I really do. But we just had to, I really, and I know it's a struggle for my wife too through this whole time, but I had to reground myself, and I had to just get back to zero, kind of start over, and just really focus on the little things and go from there, step by step, day by day, all those things. I was never in a place where I was like, wanted to unalive myself. I gotta be careful. I don't want to get banned on my first day back. I was never in a place where I wanted to unalive myself or anything like that. I was perfectly safe, but just emotionally, and praise the Lord, I hope you're doing a lot better. I am, Sunshine. It's so good to see you. It's so good to see you. I'm just kind of debriefing of what's been going on in my life. And I just have been struggling with just severe depression. And I tend to kind of go through the seasonal depression cycle, but this, we took some massive financial hits in the spring, and I just essentially was not seeing a light at the end of the tunnel. And it just felt like everything was falling apart all at once. I was praying for you. Thank you so much. But I'm in a much better place now. Things are looking good. I have focused a lot on just getting back to music, which is something I've always loved, and it's a part of what I do and who I am. Hence the drum set, just kind of getting back to the things that I really enjoyed, and just spending time with my kids, trying to stay off of my phone, disconnecting from the internet. I apologize for disconnecting from Discord. I did not mean to leave you high and dry. Next time, if there's ever a next time, I promise you I will give you guys a heads up first. I promise. I waited too long. Let me just say that. You're going to play the drums for us? Not today, but that would be sick. I need to figure out how to hook that up. Like, it's got like audio outputs on it and stuff, so I need to figure that out. Oh, future stream ideas? Okay. Just keep your focus where it should be and trying to keep the good balance. Yeah, and I was striving for so much with so many different things, and I was really reaching, and I was really going for it, and I was putting everything that I had into everything, and it just all at once, it just seemed like, all right, everything's just not working out, and I'm drowning, and it was tough, and it took me a long time to kind of get back on my feet. And like I said, I wanted to do this sooner, but I'm glad I didn't, because it was too soon. And now I'm in a place where it's like, okay, life is still kind of crazy. Right? Oh my gosh!
Did I jump scare you? Yeah, I bet I did.
Don't miss that. I'm just kidding. Oh my gosh, we're bringing in the vibes already. Let me tell you, bro. We've been watching back through the Fast and the Furious movies. I came home one night and Kat was like already on like movie number 4 or something like that. I was like, what? You're watching Fast and Furious right now? She's never seen them. So we've gotten through 7 of them. I want a singing stream sometimes. Maybe. I think too a lot of that came with the stress of just like there weren't any games that I was really loving. Like I loved playing Forza, but it was almost like I enjoyed it more when I could play Forza and I could just be like, I can just be quiet and I can just kind of turn my mind off and just play it off stream when like nobody was home or whatever, and I could just kind of like zone out. That's what I was loving about Forza, I think the most, is just like enjoying my love for cars. But like that's as close as I've gotten this year to playing something that I've like really loved. And I've been struggling with that so bad, because I love playing games, but I've lost my love. Maybe you needed a reset and some rest. That's what I'm going for. Definitely a singing stream. Too much of a talent not to. Guys, you better stop it. I missed you guys. You should be able to just hook into your Rodecaster with an XLR cable. Yeah. So it's got 1/4-inch outs. And I can just they make adapters. I'll figure it out. That'll be easy. Hey Court. I'm doing good. I'm doing so much better. It is so good to see you too. It's so good to see all of you. I've missed you all. I truly have. I really, truly, and sincerely have. And I'm sorry that I broke all of your hearts and I put you guys through so much grief. But I've been talking, I don't know how much you guys have caught, but I've been talking about it. I just went through just like the heaviest depression of my life. And it was a real fight to get out of it. There's a lot of things going on in my life that I've just, outside of my family, that I've just really hit this point of like giving up. How our cat and the kids, they're huge and they're healthy and they're annoying. Not cat. Cat's not huge. The kids are huge. Cat's not huge. Listen, speaking of cat not being huge, I've got my 200-mile relay race coming up in 2 weeks. We leave in 13 days. And I said we because Cat's doing it too. I don't remember if I talked about that before. I'm so excited about that. We get to go to the Nike headquarters, which I've only ever seen videos of it, and it looks insane. We've been like setting aside every free dollar. We've been selling like, random things around the house that we don't need anymore to save some money to like be able to enjoy ourselves at the Nike headquarters. I'm sorry it's such a difficult time for you. I hope you're doing much better now. I am. I'm not 100%, but like I'm definitely back into a place where, I'm functioning, and I got my photo server set up so I can access it wherever I have the internet when it's on. Oh snap! How is your along with my music server? How is your last time I talked to you? You were still like building out your your CIA spy contraption. How is that? It's trashed. You gave up on it? What happened with your Raspberry Pi thingy screen or whatever it was? You were building something that was way beyond my knowledge, and I was impressed. You trashed it. I hope you guys have the best time. It's gonna be awesome. The best part about it is no kids. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. I'm super stoked about it. Kind of, sort of. Cables didn't fit, and it's on the side for now. Nice. Well, what is life without ambition, right? Just me and Kat. Yep. And what's crazy too is we actually got invited basically to a free trip to the beach the following week. And we just can't make that one happen. Dang it. I haven't been on my PC in forever either. Been kind of going through some depression because of financial stability. Dude, I feel your pain. I even posted my entire setup one day, but regretted it and took it down. Oh. But how's your health? I don't know if you answered that. I didn't see if you answered that or not. How's your health been? I haven't talked to you since, you just started your road to recovery, and, you scared us all there for a second. But, back to what I was saying. I just was refinding my love in the things that I like to do. I was spending more time with my family, and a lot of conversations with Kat, a lot of, late night conversations, a lot of time, a lot of sleep lost. It's just a struggle, but we've, things for us seem to be going in a good direction. Boom odds. Uh-oh, what happened? I don't see anything. Oh, why is it scrolled all the way up? I also got my own website domain. You can find my info on pirate2122.com. Oh, snap. What kind of things are you featuring on your, what kind of website are you rocking with right now? Are you selling your artwork for creators? I'm just kidding. Just your media links. Nice. I've been pretty good. Had a couple more tests to see about another procedure. Dang ads. Dang it. I need to turn those off. How do I turn my ads off? I can just snooze them as they come up. Sorry. It also functions and allows me to access my music and photo servers, but that's secret. Ooh, hidden pages. We've got some things going on in life right now that are just could potentially be big blessings. We don't know. It's just something that we're having to just kind of, a wave that we have to ride right now. And we'll see. And if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. We keep chugging along. But yeah, there's just a lot of things in my everyday life that I still haven't worked all the way through where, like I was saying, I'm at this point of where, man, I just give up. I don't know what else to do about this. And it's just, those parts of my life are just happening around me. And, but, we've worked through a lot of things. Jesus. Things are on the mend. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. Next time, I promise, if there is ever a next time, I will give you a heads up. But near future, let's talk about the near future really quick. I am where? Everywhere. I appreciate you coming back. I wasn't gone forever. But here, near future, here's what the stream looks like in the near future right now is my stream's not vertical, is it? I'm seeing these new, not streaming vertical. Okay. I just saw these new tabs. Near future, because there are some unsure things happening in our life right now. I don't want to get too deep into the details of that yet, because there could be some people I know watching. Rami left the server. Courtney, tell Rami I'm sorry and I love him. And I'm on my knees begging for him to come back. Check the messages. Why is my flashlight on? I'm not old, you're old. Burnt red. Dang it. I will win his love back, Courtney. I will win his love back. How are you guys doing, Court? You cannot tell me half secrets and say maybe later. Okay, so what was I talking about? I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, future of the stream. Near future of the stream. The stream's not going anywhere. I will continue to be a streamer. But because there are things going on in our life that could cause changes, we'll just say that. I'm not going to be able to keep a steady stream schedule. And even when I do get back to a regular schedule, I'm probably going to take it a little bit slower than I was. You know, I was really going for the every weekday. I was really trying to hammer it down and be super consistent. There was a little bit of burnout in there. I'm not going to lie. That also contributed a little bit of, you know, what was going on. And a lot of it had to do with not so much with being here and the pressure of like having to put up for you guys, but like, I was feeling more so burnout because outside of talking with you guys, the rest of the stream to me was just like so dragging and mundane, and like it just felt like something that I had to do, not something that I wanted to do, like the gaming side of it or, you know, the content side of it. But honestly, like the best parts of the stream are when I'm sitting here talking with you guys and I get to hang with you guys, and we're doing good so far, thank you. No wedding date yet? Yeah, and I was getting burnt out on the gaming side of things because I was just like, I would just, before I would go live, I would sit there for an hour and I would just be like, man, I'm dreading playing, you know, whatever game it was. And I was just like, those parts I was just dreading so bad. And then when I started having a couple like just chatting streams, and it was just like we were just hanging out, and those started to happen, those were amazing. And then we would hang out, and then I would play a game, and then you guys would leave, and then that would just completely, that would be so harsh. And it's not any fault of yours at all, none whatsoever, but it's just like I kind of lost the love for the gaming side of things, and I started to really fall in love with the hanging out side of things. And I can't put in my effort of hanging out with you guys while I'm playing the game, sadly enough. But I've missed this. I've missed having this time with you guys. But from the bottom of my heart, thank you all for just showing up today and being here. But Rami and BMX have grown together so much. They've been hanging out every single day for months, and they met on your stream. They will always be grateful for that. Man, I miss BMX too. I haven't seen him. He's not been here. I feel like I heard him as well. My boys, they're gone. And I wanted to, you can pass on whatever information you want, Court, but I genuinely and sincerely wanted to play with him back at the beginning of the summer. It's just, I was struggling so bad. I would get off stream and I would just want to like sink my head under a pillow for the rest of the day. It makes my chest feel heavy thinking about, 3, 4, 5 months ago. And it sucked. It was a sucky feeling to like feel that way about something that I really love. I had no clue they were planning to leave. He didn't say anything to me. Oh. It's my fault. It's my fault. Rami and BMX, I miss you guys. Please come home. Please come home. You definitely have to take care of yourself first. Yeah. And when I opened up Discord for the first time, was that this morning? And just saw all the messages from everybody. Dude, that was hard for me to read through. I'm not gonna lie, that was very hard for me to read because I felt like I let you guys down, like I just completely disappointed my family, you know? I think Rami was just expecting a message to let everyone know what was going on. Yeah, his message, oh my gosh. I finished recording that video this morning and I saw the notification come through while I was recording. But after I finished recording is when I read the message and I was just like, no, the timing of this is the worst. I know. And I tried to reconnect once before a couple months ago. But immediately as I sent the message, I was like, this was way too soon. I was not ready. I told him that too. We were talking on Discord earlier. And I told him, I was like, dude, because the video came out 5 minutes after he sent that message. Or, whatever, 5, 10, 15 minutes. Right after he sent that message. And I didn't know he was leaving though. Dang it. So he's not seen the video. Him and BMX, they never saw the video today. Dang. They probably unfollowed me on here too. Ah, that sucks. It's very true, they didn't. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. So, are you going to do drum tutorials? I may watch drum tutorials. I can play drums, but it ain't like that. I'm going to tell you right now. No, I like playing drums. I actually, I can always kind of play just because I've done music for a long time. But it's not like this summer. I really was like, you know what? I'm just gonna dig in. I'm gonna figure it out, and I'm gonna really go for it. And I've put in a lot of time playing, and it's something I've been able to do with my kids too. So we homeschool our kids, and so I'm probably not gonna do it, but we're actually probably gonna do drum lessons for the boys for school this year, like as a music class. I'm sure they still follow you. I hope so. That makes me sad that Rami left though. Rami's been my main man for a long time. Longer than almost anybody. Yeah, that sucks. That really hurts. But it's not his fault. It's me. Still said to Rami, he's like the OG. He is. Oh, yeah. He's been my guy. He was there for me a long time when it was just the two of us. It was just me and him for a long time, and then every now and then a couple other people would come back, show up, but it was me and him for a long time. Look, I've hurt Rami, so take it easy on him, okay? But here's to hoping he comes back soon. Here's some other good news. I still have 7 subs. Thank you to whoever of you have been subbing to me for the last couple months. You guys have been financially supporting my family for 3 months. Rami's a very strong man. He's probably asleep right now, I would assume. That's funny. I'm just seeing those subs. Yeah, I figured. So this is gonna be kind of a shorter stream. I'm actually not far from getting off. I just wanted to connect. I wanted you guys to see my face. See if the beard still exists. I've got a lot more grays after this summer. That's awesome. They'll love that, I'm sure, with all you've gone through. There definitely could be a song produced from this. Maybe. I've never really been into music production. I do like writing, but on the production side of it, that's never really been something I've been. Probably because I've done like film work and a lot of like, peace out, pirate. It's probably going to be tomorrow morning, so I'll keep you posted. Surprisingly, because he's been staying up late with me, Mix. Probably because I've done film for a long time, and music producing is a lot like video editing, and so, hopefully in the near future, like I've completely lost my love for videography because of my current job, and hopefully in the near future, like that part is gonna be gonzo. But we'll see what happens. Yeah, I'm planning on streaming tomorrow. I don't have a lot going on in the morning, so I'm probably gonna, it's not gonna be 5 a.m., but I'll probably be up a little bit early. I've got everything hooked up where I need it to be. I don't know what anybody's been playing anymore. I don't know what's popular. I don't know anything. I feel like I've been out of the game for like 5 years. I did see where GTA is coming out in the fall. That's crazy. Power World, I think. Yeah, I know. A lot of people have been playing Power World this year. I did see. That's what Rami and BMX have been playing. Oh, nice. I did see where a lot of big streamers were playing that a couple months ago. I get the Burnt Peanuts stream notifications every night still, and he was playing that a couple months ago. And if he's playing it, everybody's playing it. So I've never played it, not one time, which is kind of surprising. Anybody got any updates on Light No Fire? They ever gonna release that game? Has it already come out? I don't know. Reminds you of Pokemon Go. Yeah, me too. Who is it that... Hold on, let me pull up my Discord real quick. Sean's the one who always plays Power World, or he's played a lot of it. A lot of you play Power World, but Sean was the one I was trying to think of. Metal Gear Solid. Did I see where Gears of War is getting a remake, or they're coming out with a new Gears of War? Josh as well. I think Josh is live right now, actually. Sean the Donjon. Yeah, I feel so out of the loop. But yeah, we can figure that out tomorrow. I'm just gonna probably just hang out in the morning. I might play something, I might not. I don't know. I don't really have a plan. So yeah. This was kind of all I wanted to do tonight. It was just show up, kind of debrief with you guys, let you know I'm okay, I'm doing all right. And you're gonna miss catching yarn in the background. Well, it's still, the board is still up with all of the yarn rolls on the board. That's still there. But I had to get that shelf out of here. It was taking up a lot of space. I had to get the drums in here, of course. Don't plan, make it spontaneous. Yeah, that's kind of where I am right now. Is like I'm not really approaching this with a plan. I just want to hang out for a while. I haven't really hung out with anybody in a minute. Back in July, did I start? No, I did not. Kat crochets though. She's the crocheter. Hanging out is good too. I was kidding. Yeah, I've not even tried my hand. But yeah, I'm really like not approaching this trying to do one thing or another. Now, I think that's kind of where I also experienced some burnout. Was like I was trying to do too many things with it. And I was trying to make the stream into something that it wasn't. But yeah. So I'm just here. I'm just here for you guys. In the middle of early July, I went out to the gun range with a bunch of guys, and that was cool. That's really the only thing I've done all summer. Keep us in suspense. Maybe one day you can crochet and stream. Could you imagine? I've just been denying it this whole time, but one day the camera turns on and I'm just like, showing you the thing that I made. Yeah, right. That's never happening. Oh man, there's been a lot of people though that like have, when Kat's been on stream, they're like, you should crochet, have a crochet stream. I would watch it. You just show up on stream crocheting. I should. That's what I should do. Is something. Slay did some crocheting with me. Kat's so like, she's actually she's got a group of women that she meets with every Tuesday night now, and they just crochet and they just hang out. It's the craziest thing. I'm like, you are 85 years old. Slay, what's up, dude? I failed. He never did finish his project. It was a turtle. Nice. That was awesome. Just the timing of you showing up. But yeah, she has a group of women that she does that with every Tuesday night. And it's pretty cool. I had no idea he was here. That's hilarious. Having a group of ladies to hang out with and do a hobby you like. Imagine. I tossed him under the bus. No, you did not toss him under the bus. You were commending him for attempting something outside of his comfort zone. That's how I see it. Yeah. Having a group of guys to hang out with and do a hobby you like. Imagine. One of the suckiest things about me streaming is the minute I started streaming, all of my friends stopped friending with me. So that kind of cut deep. Like I had some boys that I played with like every day. All the time. And then I started streaming and they Irish goodbye me pretty much. So, and I've heard that from a lot of people actually. I heard Burnt Peanut talk about it on the one podcast that he did. As soon as he started streaming, all of his friends left. Now that I say it out loud, like that exact thing happened to me as well. So I guess that's a common thing. Irish goodbye is terrible. But it's fine. That was 2 years ago almost. Dang, it's almost been 2 years since my first stream. Holy crap. I wonder why that happens. Yeah, I don't know. There's got to be some kind of science behind it. But yeah. And then I did this by myself for a long time. I was not by myself. It was me and Rami. The two of us for a long time. Of course, he was just quietly in the chat for a long time, but yeah. I gotta find that like core group of guys. I gotta find those guys. I think if I'm really gonna get into gaming again, like I've gotta find those people that I just click with and just like I loved playing God, God, I'm drawing a blank now on everything. That zombie game with Rami and Stamp, BMX. Who else? Mouse played it every now and then. Mouse has been killing it, bro. I get his notifications every day too. He's been streaming like crazy. Wonder what he's up to. I honestly thought about before Toxic Commando, that was it. Before ever sending in like a message on Discord or something like that, like just randomly popping into someone's stream. Oh, now you want to work keyboard? Sweet, the lights just came on my keyboard. It wouldn't work earlier. And just being like, you know, just typing in a date on the stream. But then I was like, I'm not popular enough. That would have been, you know, lame. In my mind, it was like, oh, this would be epic. Because then whoever it was would be like, whoa, he's back, you know? I was just thinking, that was me thinking through my marketing mind, my professional side. And just not responding and just typing in that date, you know, or whatever. In my head, like, that was a huge, like, that would have killed for a marketing move if, let's say, if I had, like, 250 people that, you know, watch me all the time, was always active in the community and whatnot. That first stream would have been, like, amazing. Yukon. Oh, I don't think he's in the stream. Glad to hear you and the family are doing well. Man, I love all of you guys. Grateful you're able to see things were not doing good and the decision you made to step away from the digital. Your message is so long. Take care of yourself and your family. No hate, no shame. All love from over here. We miss you, big guy. Oh, Yukon Cornelius. I feel like you guys don't coordinate good enough for that. I'm disappointed in my life is ruined. No. Oh, man. Rami loved your streams. Past tense. I don't know how Mouse gets any sleep. I don't either. That man sleeps 2 hours a day. If you did it in Mouse's stream, he would have overthinked it and asked 100 questions about that date. And I would like, in my mind, I was like, oh, it'd have been so epic if I just didn't respond. Like, that was just drop the date and just leave it at that. But then I was like, nah. Like, you guys deserve so much better than that. And I don't know how to do this. So I'm just going for it. You know, I didn't know how to make that video I made earlier. If you haven't seen it, you know, I'm talking about the one I sent out on Discord earlier today. I don't know what I'm doing. I've never had to do this before, but, you know, I'm figuring it out. TikTok. I got like 15 followers on TikTok. I really put no effort into it. I saw it. In my mind, I've over and over and over, I've played that through in my head, how many times I wanted to make that video, but I just could not bring myself to do it. Just because I just was in a place. I was just in a place and I just couldn't. I'm sure everyone appreciates the update. Well, we're back. It's not going to be an everyday thing starting out just because of life, but, you know, hopefully we can get back there one day. So, but I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here. I'm gonna take off. I'm gonna go spend some time with the wifey before we lay our heads down on the pillow. Let me see. Where's my stream ending music? I gotta relearn where all these buttons are and everything. TikTok would bring more followers, I'm sure. Oh, it absolutely would. I've been wanting to stream on TikTok for a long time. I've just not been able to make it happen. So, and honestly, today was kind of validating a little bit. I pretty much had nobody on Kick and Rumble, so I'm probably just gonna like cut out Kick and Rumble. Like, it's just, I put a lot of time in on those places for nothing. And really, like, I'm feeling some kind of way about YouTube as well, because it just Yukon, what's up, dude? Like, it just statistically speaking, based on what everyone knows or thinks they know about the algorithm, like, something should have happened on YouTube by now. But the fact that in probably 10 months worth of time, I've lost followers with the amount of time I've put in, I'm probably going to cut it. I'm probably just going to stick to Twitch for a while, honestly. Just watched your message and was reading through the messages and realized you were live and wanted to come in and say hi. I did meet Rami on YouTube. And honestly, you know, the last 6 months on YouTube, it's basically been you, Persuaded, and Josh. That's it. Like like I know how the YouTube algorithm works when you post edited content. But like, I would have thought that some of that would have translated over to the live stuff, and it just hasn't. I don't understand how YouTube is such a failure. It's like I've been shadow banned or something. Like, I've literally, probably more than 10 months. It's probably closer to a year plus. I'm in the negative of followers. How does it even happen? So yeah, I'm probably just going to focus on Twitch for a while. I'll probably maybe go live on YouTube still, but just so everyone knows, I'm probably just going to be on Twitch. Because Twitch is the only, you know, yeah, it makes no sense to me. My only guess is I've been banned in some way, shape, or form, or something's attached to my stream that's keeping me from being exposed to people. I did have this one strange interaction last year with somebody on Twitch in my like commenting on a video or something, or a short, and they were like angry for no reason. This guy was like, "Oh, you're the worst person. Your stream is terrible. Like, I'm going to get you banned and removed from the internet." And I was just like, "Hey, all right, cool. I love you. Have a good day." And that's the only thing I can think of, is that guy actually did something. So I have no idea. I don't know. Maybe I'd delete the channel and start it back over. Maybe I rebrand. Maybe I shave the beard and completely rebrand. What do you guys think? But yeah, I don't know. The future of the stream is a definite on Kick, but I have no idea. Then that would just be the Brent. That's funny. The no beard Brent. Cat will see you without a beard again. You know, that it's funny you say that. There many times I just thought about like cutting it off over the summer, just because it's like I'm not going live, and I don't have, you know, I don't have pressure to keep my beard because I've always had a beard. But it's just like, just for kicks and giggles, I thought about cutting it off over the summer because I was like, it'll grow back. Does she like the beard? I think the better question is would she like no beard? Because she's never experienced that. Bareface Brent. Bareface. We may be onto something there, Bareface. My kids call me a bear. There's a stupid song. It's a remix of an old song, and like the first line it says like I'm a mother flipping rhinoceros. It's like a rap laid over like an old song. And that's the first line. He says, "I'm a mother flipping rhinoceros." And so I walked into a room where my boys were the other day, and they were sitting with some friends, and I was like, "Guys, do you know I'm the rhinoceros?" And my sons have no idea what the song is. They've never heard it or know anything about it. And they're like, no, you're definitely like a bear. You're much more of a bear. I was like, okay, I'm leaving the room. Shave It Live. Look, for my subathon that I did last year for my birthday, that was one of the things. Like, if we hit a certain point, I was going to shave it live. Beards are makeup for men. They look entirely different without it. I have like a solid baby face without my beard that I can remember. It's been a long time. You're a bear. Yeah, they've been calling me a bear a lot lately. So much so that like we got into like a heavy conversation a couple nights ago at dinner about how I was just like, well, yeah, like grizzly, you know, there's not an animal in the animal kingdom that could probably, you know, straight up take down a grizzly bear without it being like an accidental, like, oh, they accidentally got you. You know what I mean? Bears are very cool. Yeah. I was like, grizzly bears are kind of like it, you know, they're twice the size of lions and tigers. They are, you know, polar bears are as big as grizzly bears, but grizzly bears are far more aggressive. They have much larger claws. You know, they're it. There's, you know, a rhino could probably take down a grizzly if it just accidentally caught it from the side. You know what I'm saying? Or I don't want to meet one in person. No. And there's grizzly bears all over the United States. But yeah, we got in like a heated conversation. They were like naming off animals and stuff. Then it turned into they were Googling like, can a Siberian tiger beat a grizzly bear? You know how it was crazy. It was so stupid. You can go to Yellowstone with a GoPro and chase a bison. You autocorrect and you can go to Yellowstone with a GoPro and get chased by a bison. But we do have rhinos. I've seen one rhino IRL. It was very sad. They were like, what could take down a grizzly bear? And it was pretty much nothing. And I was like, look, there have been great streamers have these conversations as well. Like, do you guys have moose there? Oh yeah. Yeah, lots of moose. Lots of moose. They're more up in the Pacific Northwest. We don't have them in the Southeast where I live. But yeah, we got moose. They're just everywhere up north. And I'm, you know, an entire country south. But grizzly bear take down moose like they're, you know, appetizers. Yeah, it gets way too hot down here. We do have elk though. Oddly enough. I'd love to see one. They look but terrifying. They look so cool. Yeah, I've not seen one in person. I don't remember seeing a moose. But they're massive. You know. Do they measure moose like horse? Like they're 19 hands tall, you know, whatever it is. I don't even know. Yukon, you would know. You're from up north. What about doing food reviews? I could, but I'm poor. So there's that, you know, the problem of getting the food. Although if things do change in my near future, that could change. I could be doing that. I've wanted to get some of those Meta glasses so I could start streaming while I'm running. You know, because some of those runs are an hour and a half long. It'd be kind of cool. They have a pair that have like a heads-up display in the lens. So like I could see the chat while I'm streaming. That would be so cool, actually. Dang, why do I gotta be poor? Speaking of runs, how's the shoulder doing? All right, so funny enough, the right shoulder has gotten a lot better. Okay, follow me here. My left shoulder doesn't hurt. Okay, that hurt, actually. Only because I was carrying heavy things yesterday. But I have this thing going on in my left arm now that at the beginning of the summer, half of my left arm is just asleep at all times. like just numb, tingly pins and needles at all times. And I can't get it to stop. And it's so frustrating. There's not a stretch that I can do or anything that helps. I've had my back cracked. I like a chiropractor. Okay, chill. All the things. And it just won't stop. It's not from like holding it in a certain position. It's just always that way. Like right now, like the outer half of my arm here is just like dead asleep. And yeah. Did you guys see the new reboot they made that's meant to go to places humans can't go in order to keep people safe more? No. But it comes with instructions to kill it, and it's built like half man, half goat. What? Why choose that design? Yeah, that sounds terrifying. That's why they chose that design, because it sounds terrifying. It sounds like a nerve issue. Yeah, I think it's like in my back or something. If I ever did a run stream, everyone would just hear me struggling to catch my breath. Yeah, I get that way at the end of my runs now. I used to be that way at the immediate start. Like as I'm stretching to run, I'm out of breath. But I've gotten better. 3 years of practice will do that. You know what I mean? I don't know if I've streamed since I figured out what happened with my knee in Japan. Life update. So it turns out I fractured my kneecap when I was in Japan, because I hurt myself pretty bad when I was there and all that stuff. And I'm still struggling with it because I don't stop running. But it hasn't been healing, because I've kept running all year. What I'm hearing is I need 3 years before I can get to the stage. No. Wrong. I'm just fat. I'm just really big. Okay? I'm almost 240 pounds. I know I look fit. Ow. But that was just a time in my life. So that was the cause of all the knee issues. Yeah. After doctor visit, after x-ray, after MRI, after all the things. They were finally like, yeah, you have a fracture on the bottom side of your kneecap. And pretty much every time I was running, I was just keeping it from healing. Well, I was like, well, I'm not going to stop running anytime soon. At least not for another 16 days. It's doing a lot better though, but like anytime I put it under load, it just sucks for a couple days. So yeah, I got to get through this race. This is this could potentially be the last time I'm doing it, which also makes me sad. So yeah, that was the cause of all of that. And then through some of those visits, talking about my shoulder and everything, they concluded that I had some kind of tear in my labrum, because I did not pursue that. So it was more just conversations with some of the doctors in the ortho. And they were just like, dude, you got to stop doing all these things to hurt yourself. I'm like, well, I don't want to get fatter. What would Dr. Rami say? He would say, you're a man, suck it up. Probably. Or he would say, dude, you need to start taking this. This will help. But, yeah. So cool. So cool to be back. But yeah, that's what was going on with my knee. Some kind of tear in my labrum in my right shoulder, which is probably from that one day that you guys maybe do like 440 push-ups on stream. Because shortly after is when that started to hurt. But that feels a lot better now. Like that's been doing good. And now I've just got the thing going on with my other arm. Those push-ups were crazy. Yeah. I want to start. I have to keep losing weight. So I'm dropping weight slowly. Like it's like year after year, I'm, maintaining 10 pounds less. So which means next year I'll be maintaining 215 to 225, and I'll be living there. So I've been 225 to 235 this year, and yeah, as long as I could keep this pattern going and I keep dropping some of this weight, things will get better. These injuries will start to show up less and less. Things like that. You know. I have been in the gym lifting weights and stuff again. That's been nice. That actually helped me big time through all of this. Just, you know, being a man, producing testosterone, all the things, you know, picking up heavy things, putting them down. So that's been cool. But all right, I'm going to get out of here. I promise this time. Thank you, everybody, for showing up and being here. Pirate, thank you for the 10 biddies, bro. All the support is appreciated, both verbal and physical. I love you guys. It's been so long. I've been racking my brain. Also, cognitively, I've been struggling. Brent, have a great rest of your night. Much love. Glad to see you again. You too, Yukon. Yeah. Cognitively, I feel like I've been struggling a lot lately. So, I can't remember my sign-off. I'll have to go back to one of my pods. That's pretty bad. I know. But I love you guys. Stay weird. Okay. Tell Kat I said hi from me. I will. Stay weird. Be kind. It's free. Be good to yourself. Take care of yourself. Do all the things. Love Jesus. Yeah. All the things. But I love you guys. I don't have my push buttons. I gotta hook those back up. Suck less. Yeah. Stay weird. Suck less. We're getting there. Everybody's remembering parts of it. That's funny. You guys are the best. Too late. We're all weird. Yeah. That's true. All right, here we go. I remember I pointed. Gosh, why can't I remember this? This is sad. Oh, man. Stay weird, suck less. So when I first started, I said, be kind, be helpful, be a good listener. Because those were things that I preached to my kids all the time. But then it evolved into stay weird, suck less. Stay weird, suck less, God bless. I like that. That's good. That'll be the new sign off. Oh, I'm going to get banned. I love you guys. I'll see you guys later. Have a good night, everyone. Y'all are awesome. Peace out, Girl Scouts. What's up, Josh? I just want to say what's up. I saw your name come in the chat. I miss you, brother. I'll be back on tomorrow morning.